Wow, and just like that, we're at the end of our class. That really flew by for me today. So after all that Thai creative exercise, my wrists and hands are really hurting. I'm sure you're feeling the same. So we're just going to point the fingertips back towards, along our thighs, and just put a bit of pressure into the wrists, stretching them out. Try and keep your elbows a little soft, not having them too straight. Just keep the softness there. Great. And now, if you can, do them the other way. You should feel a really good stretch along here. I've got really quite flexible wrists, so you might look more like you're here to get the stretch. Okay, great. I'm just gonna clasp the hands together, draw a figure of 8 with the index finger. And now try and draw a figure of 8 with the other one, going the other way. Oh dear. One way is definitely easier than the other. There we go, I've got it. Wow. Try and swap again. And the other way. And the other way. I can't really tell which way I'm going. Alright, let's leave that. Give your hands a shake. Lovely. Oh, okay. And we're going to just do some nice wrist rolls. Up, 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 up. Clasp the hands at the top and push up to the ceiling. Nice deep breath in, stretching out the ribs. You can have a little wiggle here. Great. Oh, and let the shoulder blades drop down the back. And let the arms fall. Let's do that again. If you were clasping one way before, try and clasp the other this time. All the way up. And deep breath in. Pull that arm. Stretch. Arms covering your ears. Let the scapula go down your back, your shoulder blades. And let the arms drop. Lovely, let's just have a little swing. Ooh. Doesn't matter how big or small. Oh. Great. And we're just going to take a little tap down our legs. Haven't really used them that much today. Maybe that's a lie. Anyway, this is just our way of saying thank you. Give them a nice rub, a massaging rub, digging the heels of the hands into the legs. Obviously, if you have issues with the blood, with blood clots or whatever, just do this gently. Don't push too deep. Don't want you causing any accidents. Great. Okay. And now we've got a bit of warmth in our fingertips. We're just going to pitter-patter, rainfall on the face. Lovely. Let the hands fall. Deep breath in. Roll the shoulders back. And forward. Involving the elbows back again. Drawing circles with the elbows. Great. And let's just drop the head, the ear to one shoulder. Don't let your whole body drop. Try and keep it just your neck. I have a really bad habit of doing this. Lovely. And staying on this diagonal, we're just going to look as far as we can towards the floor. Feel a really lovely stretch along the back of our neck. And look up to the ceiling if you can. And don't push it too far. If this is as far as you can go, that's absolutely fine. Again, making sure both ribs are elongated, not collapsing on one side. Great, back to the centre. And then just let the head roll to the other side. So, again, head on a nice straight diagonal line, eyes straight ahead, not collapsing in one side of the ribs, keeping everything elongated and straight. Lovely. Now take a glance to the floor, nice and slowly moving through the positions. That's great. And looking up to the ceiling as far as you can, just double checking there's no collapsing in that rib on the right hand side or on the side that you're leaning towards. Let the shoulders drop away and half circles at the bottom. Oh yeah, that feels lovely. We're going to clasp the hands together and gently rest them on the back of our heads, and not pulling, but just resting our chin on our chest, letting the weight of our arms deepen the stretch, but not actively pulling down on your head. Keeping the spine long, it's just the neck. Keep the head where it is and release the arms. Nice deep breath in. And out through the mouth. And we're going to waterfall the arms, the fingertips down the legs. As far as we can go. At the bottom here, nod your head yes. Shake your head no. And root those sit bones down, down, down to roll yourself up. Through every vertebrae. Close your eyes when you reach the top. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. And again, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. And just take this time, continue that breathing, and take this time to thank your body for letting you dance today. Thank it for everything it can do. Every little movement, every big movement. We should be thankful for it all. Dancing is one of the biggest joys in my life. I hope it's up there in your lives. So just thank it. Thank your body for allowing you to bring that joy to yourself. Notice if anything feels different from the beginning of class, whether you feel more achy or less achy. Lovely. We're just gonna keep your eyes closed and generate some heat between the hands by rubbing them together. And when they feel nice and hot, just take them and put them over your eyes, nice and gently, the heels of your hands over your eyes. Feeling the heat seep through your eyelids, into your eyes. Lovely. Pitter-pattering rainfall, the fingertips down the face to fall by your sides and flutter the eyes open. And there we go. That's the end of class for this week. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that my communication is getting a little better. I feel like I'm getting more used to it now. I mean, practice is the only thing that makes perfect. I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a good week. If at any point during the week you're like, oh, I need a dance, you can always just choose one of the videos to do. You don't have to do the full class all at once. Although I would recommend if you, for example, did the fun dance, the surfing one, do a little warm up and cool down for yourself, or do the warm up and cool down videos, just so you're avoiding injury. Thank you so much for coming, guys, and thank you for the donations. I really, really appreciate them. Yeah, see you next week. Bye, happy dancing.